Hello my friends, I welcome you all to the Creative Thinkers Hub channel. Today we shall be looking at how we can create a leaflet. This leaflet we shall be creating for my company again, where you shall see live how this particular leaflet is made. So for that we have to make sure that our leaflet is very synonymous to whatever that we are showcasing in terms of our presentations, in terms of our website, in terms of our identity, everything. So in the last video we had seen that how my visiting card was made, and this is how it looked. Yes, so this is how the card looked. Fine. Now this is what my logo is, this is how my leaflet is. And so if you can see, I have these kind of angles and I have some triangles that form. Now what we could do is that in our leaflet also we follow that kind of artwork. So for that, first let's take the whole front side of a visiting card and we copy paste it. Now in that scenario, yes, we can extract all our contents and just delete this. Fine. Now if you see, we have got already an angle forming in this whole thing. So for that, what you do is first take the border of your, by double clicking on the rectangle, and then you start designing. Now let's say that I want my logo in my card is at a particular angle. So but in this I do not want that. So let's make it all straight. Okay. Then we have got this and the other part also coming in. Now that could be very dramatically kind of, we could cut it from here. Let's see how this looks. Now it's not necessary that if I've used 30 degrees somewhere I can't change it. Let's see if I can now give it a greater angle, let's say 60 degrees, and see what I can make. So I just follow a particular line. Let's make a 2-point line just to follow something, right? And then let's just pull it. Fine. So this is what my other side is going to follow. Now what I do here, I could kind of leave this space for an image. Let's say if I'm using something on my website, so I could use that. Now if you can see, I have got these particular images that I have been using on my website. So I select both of them and I drag them in, take them to leaflet and leave them here. Fine. Now we had seen that how we could remove backgrounds. So let's remove the background. We come here, select this, get into the cutout lab, image cutout. Fine. Full screen this. So that's what this part is going to be looking at. So what we do, we flip her and let her look into the logo. We create a triangle here, use the Bezier tool, and we put her in the position. Dramatic color also coming in. Fine. Now this, we can remove this outline and we can take a rectangle, rotate it, from this point on we increase the size first and then rotate it. Even shear this so that you are getting crisper lines. So let's just shear it. I think that's better. And then push it a point or two up. Now why are we doing this? This should not just disappear. So that is how this is going to be. Okay. Now in our logo we have some colors. We take those colors, use the pick tool, pick the color and put it here, and we say no outline, and I think we could give it a gradient too. So we come into properties, give it a fill, a gradient fill, and this is a little too sharp. What is this color? This is 49. Okay, so we round it off 50, 20, 20. Okay, now we know this is 50, 20, 20. We can work with this. So we make this 20, 5, 5. Got it? So this gives us a slightly rounded effect, and we even try. Yes, I think this looks fine. Okay, now taking this into consideration, we know she is looking here. If you want to balance this out, we can have her looking up or two, or else we can have her also looking down. It's not a problem at all. Okay, let her look at the address or something like that, and we can just have this also in a transparency -90, so it's straight. Okay, leave her for now. We shall now see our position of the logo. If you think this is too thick, convert this to curves, Control Q, select this, and always work with this. Alright, so let this be 1 mm, so you exactly know how much you are pushing in. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? So this kind of gives you a, you know, you're not diluting in any way. Let this also be none. Okay, and so that allows us to push this in or out. Let her also go slightly outwards so that in the cut marks there is not an issue. Okay, now we take these elements, give them a degree 0 so that we know where they stand and how we have to work with them. So for me, my most important thing over here is my website, right? Because it's an online course, so you have to select what's most important. So in that scenario, we take this and we enlarge this from edge to edge, right? And we take it here. Okay, this is most important for me, where other things are not so important. Okay, now already I have my blue color here. I could play with the remaining with green. Now how do I play with green and how do I work around this is what we will be seeing. This also we can kind of put it at 12 point. Okay, 12 point is good enough for a leaflet. We may need this, may not need this. We just let it be. Fine, just let it be. If we need any differentiation line, then we could use this effect. Oh, we can use it here. We can use it with my logo. This looks good. So it also gives my logo its own space. We reduce the thickness of this again by 3 mm. You shall see we will keep playing with this. There is a reason to it that you want to get there, and somehow to moreover connect this to my website creativethinkershub.in, right? So this is my website, so we need to connect it to my website. You can see the lady is here too. Yes, the one that I put, and this is how it goes. So we can use this in this way, where we are putting our text in black and using a nice vibrant color in between with some black background. Yeah, that works fine, or the highlighter or the icons, fine. So we come here back to our logo and we give this area some kind of, now let's see, I don't want to give her a fill and I want to replace her. Let's see how she looks in here. So you have to work around the HTTP and see how we can take this further, right? I think she looks better now because the yellow color that we need is kind of pronounced here. Okay, so this is how we allow her to look into this. We can yet take this particular color, okay, and fill it everywhere so that we get this fill. And this will also allow us to increase her size and kind of even push her slightly lower. Okay, so this makes it very synonymous to our existing website. We take the other lady, just remove her for now and let her be outside. Okay, we just let her be outside. We don't delete her because we have already worked on it, so we just let her be. Okay, and as we had decided, we are going to activate this area in a different way. Now another way of doing it is using this space, and see, we don't have that much matter. Okay, what can I say for an online class? So we look at a website all over again and we kind of go with this. We copy it, we come here and we paste it. Okay, so we come here and we just align this. It's already 12 points, so we need not worry that much. This I'm obviously going to change, okay, because things will be and how I want it to be. First we copy and paste this background and give it some breathing space. Or we could do one more thing. We take my logo and create a black card. Okay, press Ctrl and move it along the line. Okay, now this particular thing we need black. Shift page down and therefore I have my text, make it white. Okay, and now we take certain elements, like for example my question. If you come back here, learn creative print design, unleash your inner creative. Okay, now we could take that again and learn creative print design. Arial bold and we make it white. this. Leave this in one line. Take this all over again. It's not in, it's in white, so won't be seen, and we follow this. Okay, and if need be, increase the size of this. So people know what they are signing in for. Again, remember that this gap should be same. What we could do to standardize this, move here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we know this is 4 mm. Why? Because we had put 1 mm here, we went 4 points on the side. That same thing you could do with this also. Come here, pull it right up till here and say 1, 2, 3, 4. So your spacing is even. Okay, here we will need to go here and say 4. Okay, now the reason being you have to go here is that we do not know where this is going to end. So we come to a point where this will intersect with this. See, it should, yeah. So this is our point. Now you just, all you need to do is just take this and come here. This is perfectly 4. Got it? So that's how you get this straight line. Okay, so we come here and let's see what happens if we reflect this. Copy, paste, and we reflect it. Okay, are we getting something here? Yes, we are. Yes. So what we can do is we come here, take this intersection, come right up till here, and up here. Okay, and we fill it with our, we don't fill it right now. Okay, we just reflected this, let this be gone, and we just fill it with this color, or we could take a blue, right? We could take a blue, so we take a blue and we say none. Let's take a color darker. We add a little bit of black to it. Okay, so this is giving it some kind of a drama. Don't worry about this. Okay, it's not a point of concern right now. This will all be power clipped once we put our cut marks in. Now let's see if we could use this to our advantage. Now let's read our text. Do we have something that we could use this? Let it be left, and we are going to now come here and add a node. Okay, make sure that everything is straight line. So we have to come here, click on each and every node and make it a straight line. Otherwise you are going to be having curves, which is what we don't want. Fine. So you can come here. Let's say we are okay, let's follow the grid. just create a line here, okay, and we are going to move this 10 spaces in 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, once we are done with that, we have a line and we have to go into view wireframe, and that's going to help us work with this. So come and go to the edge of the line. Okay, same here, come and go to the edge of the line, and in this also come and go to the edge of the line. Got it? So this is our text box. You can come here, delete this, or else just let it be. You could just take this and put it on the side, okay, and say view enhance. So this is how you're getting your gap, and therefore is following your text. We can come here and let's try what happens when we full force it. It's better, far better. It's better to full force it, so everything is working in the right way. Now we could use this color, and then we have this matter that could all come here. Okay, let our text be black, because if you see my website here, I'm using black with blue also, and I'm also using blue with black. So here I can have this in the blue part and take it here. Coming into the color lab, and instead of RGB give me CMYK, and then we keep playing with this. What we could do, just remove the green, remove the yellow, so it's not creating any green, so as to say, and we reduce this to 40. Yeah, so this is somewhere close to this. Okay, this is the difference that it is going to make when you are working from RGB to CMYK. Okay, so this is how we are here. Okay, okay, I could do one thing. I could let this be in the same blue. Okay, take the text and make it the same blue. Take this, just drag it, put it here. Take this, drag it, and okay, and take these both and let them be here. You can come here, center align everything, and as it is in 12 point, if you want you can increase the point size. Let's increase the point size of this also. Let's make it 13 and see what happens. Okay, better. And we increase the point size of this also and make it 13. Object, power clip, place inside frame, and there is so okay, so that's how you have this. Moreover, a left image and your left images and right text, whatever it is well balanced in this particular thing, and this is how you can this could also be aligned slightly better. Okay, I just align our logo also slightly to this whole thing. Let's align all of them. Okay, so they all are right aligned to each one of them. And I think we remove this, and this is the end of our leaflet. Now, as I told you, there are also cut marks that you need to do. So what you do is make a rectangle, press Ctrl, so you're getting a square, lock it and make it at 4 mm each, right? You can convert this to curves, Ctrl Q, come here and just delete this node and say break apart. Once you come here, you delete this also. That's how you get your angle. Okay, come here, go into wireframe again and place your cut marks here. So we are now going to learn how to start making print ready files. Now make sure that this is not black, because if you are going to give it for printing, your color needs to be different. So it has to be, everything has to be 100. Why? Because in all your plates, cyan, magenta, yellow, black, the color should come full. So therefore it has to be CMYK all black. And flip it. Take it to the other end. Come right here and position it well. F4, we come here, Ctrl C, Ctrl V and flip it upwards, select the node and come here. So all our cut marks are done. Okay, now what we should be doing is that increase the size of the page. So for this, what I need to do is this outline border that I have, that I need to come here, Ctrl Q and move it by 2 mm. Okay, so let's take 2, come here, select these, 2 mm up, 2 mm out, 2 mm down and 2 mm to the outer side. Okay, now this I can very well power clip. Object, power clip, place inside frame and it's gone in. Okay, whatever that I don't want, I can very well, that is coming out, I can power clip. Even this, if you realize, this part also needs to be power clipped. This. Okay, so make it bigger, let it come out, it's okay. You have already aligned your text and everything. Come here, view, object, power clip, place inside frame and place it inside this frame. Okay, now when I come here and I say view, enhance, and then when I come here and I say 2 mm, this also needs to be power clip. So come here and say object, power click, place inside frame and say yes. Now come inside and say shift page down. Why? Because we want that black part that is overlapping here to go inside, right? Now again you come here and say auto fit. That's where you are going to, now this is a complete brochure or leaflet. You can very well create your own and work around it this way. Thank you. So please like and subscribe to the channel. If you think this is good, please log in. Every time you shall be learning something new. So that's it. Thank you.